SportsRoutes High School Showcase is brought to you by Sleeves. Show off your style on the field, in the gym, or anywhere in Sleeves accessories and wear. Use our code SportsRoutes1 for 25% off your first order. Look good, play good, and be seen up. My name is Pablo Rosero, and welcome back to SportsRoutes High School Showcase. My guest today is class of 2022 wide receiver Robert Brooks III from North Miami Pioneers. Robert, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing good. So we've been going through this quarantine and this lockout. So the first thing I want to ask you is, what have you been doing in this time to stay active, stay fit, and continue working out for this next upcoming season?
Honestly, like, besides working out, like, I watch my film every day. Like, not even just mine. I watch all the games, like, from the first play, offense, defense, special team. I watch everything to see, like, what we went wrong, what we could have did better, how I did wrong. You feel me? Like, just to make sure next season we don't have those errors.
What are some of the things that you've seen in the film that you've been aiming to correct so far?
Honestly, like, because I criticize myself all the time. I'm my biggest critic. So, like, I feel like if I was a DB and I was playing against me, I know when it's a run pass or like a run play or a pass play, you feel me? So now I just make sure I jump off the ball every play so they don't even know if it's a pass or a run.
So what were you doing that you knew that it was going to be one thing or another? What were
Like
your giveaways?
just like the way I come up, like when I'm lining up, you would tell like I be in a lazy stance instead of you feel me down low and ready to explode off the ball. So it's like nah, I just gotta make sure I'm in that stance every play and I'm ready to explode off the ball.
So besides the technical stuff, what have you been working on the most this off season to improve for next season? Are you trying to get faster, stronger? What areas have you been working on the most?
Everywhere, but mostly definitely speed and being stronger. So if it's up bars, it's mine automatically.
You're going into your third year at North Miami. What was last season like for you guys after having lost a good amount of guys? I know it was a struggle, but what was it for you personally?
It was just another obstacle. It was, it was another battle I had to come and overcome. So, feel me? It was very hard mentally. Like losing all them players, it was like, what we gonna do? We lost the whole team basically, but we overcame it. We don't let nothing stop us.
What were some of the aspects of your game besides the technique stuff that during the season you felt you were either lacking or something that your coaches had told you that you needed to improve on during that year?
Being able to go up for the ball, it was like I wasn't physical enough. I wasn't playing like how I'm built. I'm 6'1", 180. It was like I'm playing like I'm 5'11", like I'm short. So I was like, during the season, more and more into the season, I got better at it. But like from the start, I wasn't as physical as I am now.
So now you're going into your junior year. You guys have put a lot of expectations on yourself. What do you expect from you this upcoming season and from your team as a whole?
Honestly, just be better than last year. I don't ever want to have a year like last year. I had like 17 catches for like 200 yards. I know I'm way better than that. And as far as the team, we got to make it to the playoffs. There's no reason we should have went 4-6 like we did. We got to make it to the playoffs.
So what's being asked more of you this upcoming season? Because now you're one of those older guys in the locker room. You just said you expect more from yourself. What have your coaches told you that they want out of you this year?
To be more vocal. Cause like honestly, I'm a quiet person. I just go out there and play. They like that's not good. They not necessarily it's not good, but like be more interactive with the team. So I just gotta work on being more vocal and getting my teammates to do what they gotta do.
Yeah. And I've known you since you were
In
what?
like the eighth grade. Yeah,
Yeah,
like the
you
eighth
were in
grade.
eighth grade. And when I knew you, you were playing quarterback for us. So what was that transition like being quarterback going to wide receiver? And there were talks that you might have gone back to quarterback this season.
Uh Going over it was kinda hard because, that was my first year ever playing receiver. I never did that before. So I had to learn how to run routes. I always knew how to catch, but I had to learn how to run routes, block, and like go up for the ball, like just everything technical with receiver. I had to learn how to do. And as far as me going back to quarterback, it was a time where I was about to go back just to help the team, but yeah, we had got our transfer in, so now we I can stay at receiver now.
So now your third year fully playing receiver. Have you felt comfortable playing it now that you can say that you're actually ready to dominate this year?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
So what kind of season do you expect from yourself this year?
Honestly, as long as I improve from last season, but like if I had to give you like numbers, I went from seven. Now I run at least. I need at least 30 catches, 2,000 yards, and no drops. As long as I don't drop the ball, I'm good. No drop. Last year I had one drop that I should have never had, but as long as I
What
don't have no
happened?
drops, uh, instead of me like I ran a dig, and instead of me sitting, I kept running. So I ran past the ball, and that was the only drop I had. But now I hope I don't have no drop this year. I won't have no drop this year, honestly.
Yeah, you got big. Show everyone your hands. I know
Yeah, I
you got
won't.
big hands.
Yeah, I do. I do. I do.
But now, so I've talked to Jamal, I've talked to Jalen. I know you guys have Shaman this year among your wide receiver group. As a whole, what do you expect from the group? And also, what have you learned from these guys? Because guys who have gone through that locker room in your time there and the guys there now, what have you learned and picked up from them?
And as far as what I expect, we nobody should stop us. I'm like I don't feel like nobody can stop us. Nobody should. And like what I learned, just you got to go at it every day, especially with Jamal. Like that's like my blood brother. We seem like we was born and raised together, but we just go out there, compete every day, compete, compete, compete. No plays off, none of that. And it's gonna teach you to get better. It's not you can't. It's either you're gonna get better, or you're gonna be on the bench. And nobody want to be on the bench, so you're gonna get better.
Yeah. And from the other guys, from everyone else in the wide receiver group, how close of a group are you guys?
Honestly, we is very close. It may not seem like because you won't. We real chill and low key, so you won't never see us out together or nothing like that. But we text, we group FaceTime, like just to make sure we all on the same page. We always connected.
So I wanted to go into this being that playing in Miami-Dade, there's a lot of good teams. You guys face a tough schedule. What's a team that you're looking forward to playing to next season? And who's a guy that you're looking forward to matching up with?
Uh, Honestly, you finna be surprised on my answer, but it's two teams that I'm looking forward to play, and many people gonna be like, "Why they not that good competitors?" But Doral and Matter, and I say Doral because people don't know, but when I was at Matter, we didn't go to the playoffs because of Doral, and then this year we didn't go to the playoffs because of Doral. So it's like I'm getting tired of losing them and not going to the playoffs because of
Exactly.
them. And that Matter, my situation, I ain't really get an opportunity like that. So every time I go against them, I just show them why they should have gave me an opportunity. But a guy I want to go against, like who I'm looking forward to, is probably uh, I say the same person Jalen said, Rance Connor. But I don't like we don't work that and win against each other. He a good competitor because he real patient. So that's probably the only person I'm looking forward to going against. But besides that, I don't really look forward to nobody else.
So as a whole, as a team this year, what do you expect out of the North Miami Pioneers?
We shouldn't lose more than. I feel like we going defeated. I ain't gonna lie, but being realistic, we shouldn't lose more than 2 games. Honestly, 2 games. That's it. And we should make a good run in the playoffs too.
So I want to you're you love the game of football. For as long as I've known you, I know you love it.
Yeah.
When you watch film, is there any NFL guy that you watch to see what they do, how they handle their business on the field, and you kind of either look to add a part of their game to what you do or mimic what they do?
Michael Thomas and DeAndre Hopkins. Them two, cause they catch every single pass that come their way, every single pass. So I just look like how they get open or what they do, how they locate the ball, when they do they put their hands out soon as they ready for the ball, or do they wait till it get closer? Like just that little thing, how they block, how they turn their opponent, just so I can know what I should do when I get on the field. But those two, the only people that I watch. I watch them every single day. Like probably after this interview, I'm finna go watch one of them. So I watch
Yeah.
them every day.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting to me because you're more your body type and your speed, you're more of a possession receiver. And those two guys aren't the fastest guys, but they know how
Yeah,
to get open and use their bodies. So it makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
But what when you watch film against your opponent, what are you looking for out of a DB so that you know how to exploit them in the upcoming matchup or in an upcoming game?
Honestly, I look at how many safeties they got over top. So if I know, all right, if the corner he playing off or he pressing and the safety is cheating over to his side, I know he not a good DB, so the safety has to cheat over there. But like honestly, I just see if he physical. Like if he don't like to get physical, the first play of the game, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to put him on his behind to show him like you gonna have a long night. So
Yeah.
I just look to see if he got good technique, how he play, do he look in the backfield, do he jump off double moves, like just so I can know like when I go out there, I know how to make him have a long night.
So, Robert Brooks III, if you were to give a scouting report of yourself
Mm.
to a coach, what would you tell them about you on the field, off the field, and in the classroom?
Uh, Off the field, he a good person. He a motivator. My grades A's and B's, no C's, A's and B's. So they don't have to worry about the schoolwork. I'm always have a good GPA. But on the field, just he might not be the fastest, but he gonna be physical. He gonna help the team in whatever way he can, and he gonna catch everything that come his way. So as all you need, the speed gonna get up, and he should be a dominator soon.
So this year, zero drops for sure.
Definitely.
Okay, well, Rob, thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure talking to you, seeing you all grown up pretty much, and making me feel old. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to have you on soon, and I can't wait to see what you guys can do this season.
All right, thanks for having me.
For more content like this, like and subscribe to our channel below.